So you have to use your legs more actively, particularly the backswing.
Yeah.
In order to use the legs well, you have to have good close the position here and then shift, and then by pushing the ground and then turn in one motion.
Okay.
And you have to have good, maintain good close the position, throw. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's do something called the stage 3 of two step swing. You need to ball. So with the club, with your regular stance, you will throw the club toward the target first, and then bring it fast. Swing. So just one cycle. Finish one and then start all over again.
Oh, okay.
Cycle by cycle.
Close.
Then, no, go back here. Go back here, and then the trigger, backswing, and then let it go. Now, here, you start manipulating the club with the wrist. First, assume the, and then when you go to the trigger motion, come this way, you're basically coming this way here. You are using wrist a lot here. And then with this, you really try to bring it back. Instead, let it go all the way. Because what's important is the motion of the club head here. Because the club head is the one hitting the ball.
Yeah.
It's not about your hand motion here, while forcing the club to move like this.
Okay.
Rather, your goal is to move the club head around here.
Okay.
This should be club head centric. So here, be a good motion here by using supination of the forearm. Here, and then bring back the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Instead of reason why you had a high club head pad in the backswing when we did we looked at the data,
Yeah.
because you are going like this.
Instead of.
Because your wrist is forcing the club for this. Instead, go here, using the club or head motion, you want to draw a line here.
Okay.
So keep a wrist motion.
Okay.
And then move the club head. And then let it go a little more in the backswing.
Okay.
So here, the main purpose of trigger is to have active backswing. Using this, your body will turn this way. Also, you will have more loading on the lead side. From here, as you are shifting this way, again, go here and then shift first and then turn. The body-driven turn, let it go all the way. Throw the club so that let it go all the way, instead of starting it. Yes. Yeah, and come down here. Ooh, let it go. The trigger is too big, your backswing was not big enough.
Oh.
Trigger about this side. Trigger about this side.
Okay.
You use the wrist here, give wrist motion here. And then you really need to have a big backswing using the momentum here.
Okay.
No, short trigger, short trigger.
And then this one, you have hesitation here. It's just one throwing
Oh, just
motion.
one swing? Okay.
Ooh, bring it back. Everything is continuous. And then use the backswing, really fast the backswing. Yes. Again. Yes. Backswing short, you know that.
That was short.
Yeah. Yes. And then use the wind up here, and then throw the club. Yes. So this is stage 3, right? And it's quite natural
Yeah.
because it's based on the stepping like action here. So there's nothing, manufactured here.
Yeah.
This is just
This one's good.
natural one. So practice this again. Give me five of those, cycle by cycle. Again. Short.
That's the backswing. I'll short back where I have to break back.
also with the active vacuum, you really have to create good body turning.
Yeah.
Your goal is, the main purpose of the trigger motion is from this here, have an active vacuum so that you can really generate good body turning.
Okay.
Good wind up. With that, all the way down, you must have a feel of using these muscles instead of these.
Okay.
So as if you are turning the whole of the body using these muscles. The muscles here.
Okay.
The good wind up. In order to swing hard in the downswing, you have to really good wind up.
Okay.
Hey, Alex, feel like your back is
Yeah.
all the way towards him.
Yes, that's better. So keep good shoulder turn. As Manuel said, before you start downswing, your belly toward the top.
Towards doctor.
Okay.
And the not over the chest, that's too early.
You're just,
Okay.
you feel like you're,
And then the next one is short. Because you are holding in here, your right arm is holding in here.
Yeah, just let it. Okay.
But if you pay attention to motion of the club head, if your goal is to pay attention to the club head here, or here, if you feel the motion of the club head, let the club head go around here.
Yeah.
Here, instead of folded here.
Just let it.
Let the head go around. So don't fight, you're wasting energy, wrong place. You're fighting against your club.
I know.
Instead, we have to promote the motion of the club, right? Yes. They give more active action, even faster action.
faster backswing, yeah.
Yes, when you have faster action, automatically you have a faster downswing.
Down the other way.
Yeah.
Trigger.
I know.
Yes. And then, that's the backswing should not come from the excessive trigger motion. That means still you're using the arms here. If you use the body well, even if you go here, using the leg.
Alex, just right here.
I know.
Right here, but you're
Yeah.
more way up toward your shoulder. There you go, right there.
Now short. Because in the backswing, you're still using the arms here. Instead, using the body and then throw, let it go around. But this is hard to, reprogram. But you're only 25 years old. That's good. So in other words, you have to let the wrist go a bit more.
Yeah.
While still maintaining good tension in the wrist, but it's not, it doesn't mean you're holding it. You have to have wrist motion at the end.
Okay.
And the backswing is too slow. Mm-hmm.
Much better.
Right. So it's because of the trigger. After the trigger, when you start the backswing, if you rush, then you rush there.
Yeah.
So throw, it doesn't have to be really big. Okay? Throw in the way that this motion completed, and let's start the backswing.
Okay.
So in the meantime, then you wait until this is completed, you are initiating the shift motion.
So from here is just,
Yes.
so this is causing the.
If you rush here, you rush there.
Okay.
If you have good timing here, you have a good timing. So always as you start shifting, while the rotation is still going this way, then you introduce the shift motion. And then when the rotation is completed, then you start the rotation. And then also the same thing. As you turn this way, toward the end of the backswing, you are introducing the shift motion, wait until it is completed, and then let it go. In the transition, you should not rush. You want to have a long transition phase.
Okay.
Continuous but long transition phase.
Okay.
No rush. In the meantime, during that period, you will introduce the shift motion. Yes, that gives you more body to the backswing.
Yeah.
Short. And also, you have to have, the whole thing is rhythmic motion here. left leg action, right leg and then left leg.
Okay.
So when you have the trigger motion, it's not just the arm motion here, but it's actually coming from the body motion.
Okay, so it's, ah.
And then you have to let the clip head go instead of holding it, locking your. Yes. If your head can go that much, then automatically you have better time.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, so still he should use the legs more actively and then really throw.
I can see it,
Yeah,
and we're gonna work with that.
Yeah, that's your homework.
Let me ask you something, Doc. When he's getting ready to hit it off the first tee box, is he supposed to feel that same thing?
Yeah, so use the stage 3 as your push-up routine,
Okay.
and then do this, and then your body needs to move slightly with the rhythmic motion, and then start the back instead of coming from completely stationary.
So that's your stage 3 right there.
So practice swing is gonna be
Yes, always like.
Yeah.
obviously longer.
Just keep enough motion.
Yeah.
Now let me record the stage 3 here.
Okay.
That's good stuff, man.
Okay, ready, stage 3, go.
That's your backswing.
And once he improves the flow, once he feels comfortable with this flow, then he will be able to build confidence and start swinging faster and faster. Okay, you ready? Stage 3, go. Okay, now the same thing, but I'll ask you to increase backswing speed like crazy.
Okay.
Be the fastest backswing you can have.
Fastest backswing you can have.
Ready, go. And then you will see big difference. Again, one more.
Okay, the front doesn't have to be as quick.
No, I know. I feel like I have to go quick front to go quick back. I don't know why.
Okay, ready, stage 3, go. So here, let's see the tool.
Come on, Doc, give me something good. Can I see this now?
Yeah. So this is the frontal view of the earlier one. Stage 3, go. Okay, this is the frontal view. Let me play it again. This is kind of with a slow backswing. Now this is fast backswing. Go. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I haven't been able to do that in a long time.
And down the leg view. This is a slow one. Stage 3, go. And then that's the first one. Stage 3, go. When you have a faster motion, all you need to worry about is just to change the direction and let it go. Then your focus is as simple as just reverse the direction of motion.
What do you mean change the direction?
So going backward to a downward. But when you go slow, when you have slow motion, you have also the thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
You have
kind of
this
this
one
one.
that way. Yeah. But as the motion gets faster and faster, it eliminates all the unnecessary movements.
Okay.
But then your goal is to generate good speed here and then reverse, slow this down actively, and then let go. So a faster motion eliminates a lot of unnecessary components. As you saw, slow motion, slow backswing versus the fast backswing. The fast backswing is a lot better in terms of motion pattern. It will let the club go more because it's faster. The momentum will carry the club more.
When can we schedule another session with you? I know you said you're gonna meet in July.
It's got to be in September.
September. We're gonna come back in September. We're gonna spend as much time as we need.
So for the moment, just use stage 3 as your pressure routine. But you should keep practicing stage 3 and then use stage 3 as your pressure routine.
Right.
Yeah. And then when you feel comfortable, then start increasing the backswing speed. Okay? And then you will be able to, overall improve the flow. by using the momentum. It's called the momentum strategy. And in order to have active backswing, naturally in the normal swing, you will do something and then start this. If your goal is to have really active backswing. If you come from really completely a stationary position, it's hard.
Yeah, so you need a little trigger.
Yeah.
A little.
I mean, imagine in your head, so initially you have this state 3 push-up routine here. And when you go here, imagine in your head here, you're doing stage 3. Okay? So without moving the club, your body will move like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Without using the trigger.
Yeah.
It's all a matter of preparing your body. Either using the actual motion or using this imaging. But as long as you have the same rhythm, swing, swing, swing.
Do you sell that? I think you sold it. You sell that rope.
Rope? You can take the rope. Where's the?
We will. We need to come back. We need to come back because you're just so close on this.
This is your rope.
Thank you so much.
Practice with this a lot.
Yeah.
And then, again, once he feels comfortable with the floor, we'll be able to build confidence.
All right. So can we come back in September, late September, or?
So I can put you a special appointment. So
Okay, yeah, because I really want him, and I wanted to, maybe hopefully I can take your course, your certification course before.
yeah. And then as you saw his swing, we know what he's doing, what he's not doing. Right?
Exactly.
He could throw the hands of rope a lot faster, but it's not happening.
Right.
And your focus should be on that.
Yeah.
Throw and good leg action.
Yeah.
That's always it's important. Why it's why it's so important to bring your coach with you. Once the coach understands the idea, then it's a lot easier.
You know, he says, well, he's a +4 handicap, +4. But it's tough trying to get him into the stuff that.
Yeah, when you score in your body size, the speed is low. Yeah. So, and then you have to rush to
Yeah, I gotta go to Irvington with Mike Barry.
Thank you so much.